What's good, everybody? It's Mike with Next Level Society, and if you want to get to the next level, be sure to keep on watching this video. Here's exactly how I made it to the position that I'm at today, but it all starts right here with Reddit. So I was 18 years old. Everybody was graduating high school and getting ready to go to college. I knew that I didn't want to invest any time into going into school, getting a degree, or going into debt of any sort of kind, because that wasn't for me. Simply, I was an outcast. I was a little bit different. I always moved a little bit different in high school. I knew that I didn't want to go to college. So I was on Reddit at 18 years old, as you can see right here, and that's how I ended up finding door to door, or just sales in general. Let's forget door to door. Sales in general is a transferable skill. If you're able to learn how to talk and communicate and actually get your point across to people and actually teach them something, door to door is going to be for you. I used to be an introvert. I used to stay to myself. I never used to be out of the way in high school whatsoever at all. I always used to stay to myself and just do my own thing. I never thought that I would be good at sales at all. I honestly thought I'd be the last person that would even be good at sales. But going into that field, surprisingly or not, opened up a lot more doors for me. No pun intended. But essentially, door to door opened up a whole bunch of doors for me, because once I was able to learn the skill set to be able to sell people, it literally changed everything for me. Because at that point, once you learn how to do the skill, it's up to you and how much you're going to apply every single day to achieve the goal that you want. And it's like, if you're doing high ticket sales, there's no cap on your earnings. If you want to make $1 million in a year, you can. But how hard are you going to work for that? Because a lot of people can do it, but not too many people are actually doing it. So what was the framework that I learned that was able to get me from being a mid-tier rep, bottom of the pack in the office, to being one of the top performers year in and year out, every single year in doing sales? It was this right here. And I learned it from one of my favorite sales managers that I ever worked with, Cam Wilson. So this is the secret sauce. I honestly shouldn't even be showing you guys this, because if he finds out, I'm probably gonna get killed. I'm probably gonna get offed. I won't lie. Like, if he found out that I was showing you guys this sauce, like, it wouldn't be good for me. But this was the exact framework that I mastered to literally get me from being a bottom level rep to becoming one of the highest performing sales reps in whatever industry that I go into. A client is going to listen to you if they like you. Do you guys typically talk to people if you don't like them? You probably try to stay away from those type of people, right? If you have good energy, if you lead with just good intentions, like good energy, good intentions, and a bright smile on your face, who wouldn't like you? It's like, kill 'em with kindness is a real thing, because it's kind of hard to be mean to a person who's just being super kind. Listen. So listen is so slept on, because a lot of rookie reps get into the industry and they think that they have to sell you. You don't. You have to actively listen to your client and figure out what their issue is. And then once you figure out what that is, you contextualize your solution based on what they told you. But that's a little bit more advanced for another video. But if you get a person to listen to you, if they're listening, that means they're all ears. That means that you have the opportunity to teach them something. If you can teach somebody something that they didn't know, that puts you at a higher status frame in their head, and they actually look at you as the authority figure in the situation. And how are you going to be able to teach somebody something? You got to ask them questions. That's why question-based selling is one of the best things to learn in sales, because if you can't ask questions to keep the conversation flowing, how are you going to go from point A to point B to point C to point D? Sales isn't selling. Sales is all about frameworks. And if you can learn all the basic frameworks to sell somebody, anybody can do sales, including you, the person that's watching it right now. So if you teach somebody something that they didn't know prior to you arriving, that's when they can trust you. And if somebody trusts you, they like you and they listen and they let you teach them something, that's when they're gonna buy from you. But if you don't have these 5 pillars mastered, you're just always gonna be a mid-level salesperson. You're not gonna connect with people at a deeper level. You're not gonna achieve the numbers that you want to achieve because you're missing out on the simple frameworks that you need to be hitting on that ensure that you're gonna double or triple your sales numbers. But a lot of people, the crazy thing is that a lot of people think that I have this handed to me. A lot of people think that I always was good at sales and that I was a natural, but the truth is that I wasn't. I ran away from home. I had no money to my name whatsoever, but I just had a drive and I had a passion to live a better life than the ones that everybody around me had imagined for me. I knew what I was capable of. I just knew I needed to be put in the right vehicle to actually get there. But trust me, guys, it wasn't easy. There was a lot of nights where I was like this girl right here, just upset, mad, frustrated, asking God why things just aren't going the way that I want them to go. But that's why you just gotta love the journey of entrepreneurship, because nothing that you want in this life is ever gonna be handed easily to you. It's just like that. And a lot of people that I see online nowadays, they're looking for the get rich quick scheme. What can they do to make a quick bag in the next 30 days? But the thing is that there's no secret, there's no shortcut whatsoever. The secret is that you just got to put in the hard work. And that means every single day applying 100% effort to actually trying to level up your life. Because if you're not doing it, simply somebody else is going to be doing it. There's always going to be somebody who's hungry. There's always going to be somebody that wants it more than you. And there's always going to be a person like me who's right there behind you just doing it a little bit better. But simply, sales is what changed my life. And honestly, I look back and I never thought that I'd be in the position that I'm at today. But now I'm in a position where it's like, the people that actually watch my content and actually feel like they're learning something from it, I want to be able to put you into the position that you want to be. But if you feel like you're able to learn something from this video and you guys really enjoyed it, be sure to drop it in the comments. I always want some more feedback. If you're trying to go to the next level and replicate exactly what I did and learn the steps to actually leveling up, comment next level down below so we can take you to the next level.